everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and well, I'm here finally back with a new episode of All Aboard, a vlog where I talk about board games, about this channel, and about some other things. Maybe, sometimes, we'll see. It is not very scripted, a little bit, but not that much. So, well, yeah, we'll see what happens this time. Anyway, welcome back. It has been a while. I have been so busy and sadly enough, mostly not in playing board games and making films for this channel. Honestly, the last thing I did was my playthrough. Well, it was an important one, the playthrough of Club Stories, the board game by some guy from the Netherlands, Thomas Jansen, if I am not mistaken. He made a game. He asked me to do a playthrough, and I love to do it because it's a football game, football management game, and it's scenario based. You can play it solo or two players, so it's all things that I like. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. He makes the game himself completely from scratch. He has his own equipment at his attic, printer stuff and all those things, and you can buy it through his website, so you can check out his link to his website in the description of my playthrough videos. Go check that out. Anyway, so I've been very busy. So this year I work in a big multimedia store here in Belgium, and this year I already closed one of those stores. I built up a new one, so completely from scratch, and then I moved to a different one that I had to build up as well. So I've been mostly building up stores lately, and that's very tiresome. It takes long hours, and well, honestly, I'm kind of sick of it. It has been enough now, so I hope that life will go back to its normal pace, and so will this channel. Hopefully. Thanks anyway for sticking with me. I was really afraid of losing a lot of you, a lot of subscribers, because the channel has been more silent than it used to be. But well, we still got some few subscribers more, so that's cool. We're getting closer to 1,000, which is awesome, of course. And 1,000, well, that means a contest of probably, because, well, how could I let 1,000 subscribers happen without me doing something with it or for it? So anyway, what else is new? Well, I've been playing some board games, not going to go too much into it. The one I played the most probably is Star Wars Destiny. This is the rulebook. Star Wars Destiny, the collectible card and dice game by Fantasy Flight. I've been really enjoying that game. I finally got myself more boosters, and I know I haven't done my segment of one booster a week, or one booster a week, because I bought one of the big booster packs and I opened it completely in one setting together with ELISA, because, well, I wanted more cards, because 1 week later I had to play a tournament, and it was a small tournament, mostly very friendly and not very serious. The prizes were small, it's just promo cards for each player. We were 6 of us. I won my 2 first matches. I didn't expect to win any match, so that was cool. I was on first place for 2 matches, but I lost my 2 other ones. The first one that I lost was very close call. My opponent was a little bit lucky, sadly enough, but hey, well, I got myself a cool promo card, and I had a great time. It's a cool game. It's expensive if you want to be competitive. That's not my idea, that's not my plan. I will get more cards, but I will try to keep it a little bit in some borders, because, well, I want to buy other things. Probably I didn't tell you this because it has been a really long time since I talked to all of you. I backed Gloomhaven, of course, the new print. I didn't do it the first time. I was a little bit sad about that. I didn't pre-order it at Essenspiel. There was an option to pre-order it at that time. Didn't do that. Again, was sad that I didn't. And now I was happy to see a new Kickstarter, and I could not resist any longer. So, well, in August or September I will be having my copy of Gloomhaven myself, and who knows, maybe I will do something here. What else did I get in the collection? Because I don't think I backed any more things. I'm trying to keep it low. I'm going to talk about one Kickstarter later, but I'm trying to keep the kickstarting stuff to a minimum, especially because Gloomhaven is an expensive one, so it's time to give it Kickstarter a little bit rest for me, and well, we'll see. I only bought actually two new games in the meanwhile, and the first one is, well, it has had some buzz, and of course I could not resist buying Yamatai, this cool, very beautiful looking game by Days of Wonder by designer Bruno Catala and also by Marc Paquin, or something like that. This is a Euro style game in which you are trying to score points by placing your ships. You can get both ships and you have to place them around these islands on the board, and you're trying to have certain combinations of colored boats around islands to build buildings there that score you points, or to get tokens that you can use to buy these specialists that give you bonuses, special actions and stuff like that. It's a cool game. I've played once so far. I wasn't blown away by it, probably because it's not my kind of game in way of how you have to think. I'm really bad at it. Somehow I won. I took another road to victory, I guess, other than you would normally do, I guess, if you really see all the combinations that are lying on the board with the specialists. I didn't see those. I saw another way to get points, and somehow I still won. But I'm not good at it. I'm going to give it a try. I want to play it with 4 players to see what happens with this game, because for 2 players I'm not really sure if I am going to keep it. We'll see. Another one that I bought, and that's mostly because it was very cheap, is Star Wars Risk. Now this is the normal version. You also have a black box version which has better components, because apparently the components in this game, this version, are not that great, but the game should actually be good. It hasn't not much to do with Risk at all. You have this special board, as you can see. Apparently the middle part has a little bit Risk stuff in it, but the other sides are very different than Risk. And this has been called Queen's Gambit Light, so we'll see. But the cool thing is, this was in a store. This is this chain of stores in Belgium and the Netherlands, and sometimes they have this board game very cheap, and this one, it cost me only 10 euros, which is about $11, I don't know. So it was very cheap. I saw it later in another store where they sold it for the normal price of 50 or 55 euros, I guess. So I couldn't pass that chance, so I got myself a copy. We'll see what happens with that, because I do have Star Wars Queen's Gambit, and it's probably still the better game. I'm not sure. We'll see. Alright, that's what I've been buying, what I've been playing. Well, just recently, and I put it a little bit too far. Elisa and I, are continuing our plays of Arkham Horror, the card game. We just did the Miskatonic Miskatonic Museum. I'm sorry, I always want to say university, I don't know why. We finally got ourselves a decent result in this one, so that was cool. We probably cheated, I don't know, it's the way we play. Mostly afterwards we realize we cheated, but most of the time also we get our butts kicked by the game, because it's very hard. But we still enjoy it, that's pretty cool. Now, one thing that we also did, and that will probably be coming in some way to this channel, is I let Elisa make her own top 10 games of all time. Now, she did make a top 11 because she could not choose 10, so she has a 10.5 on her list as well. So it's very cool, and actually, honestly, there are even 12 games on it somehow. So I might do that later on this channel. Somehow, maybe I can get to join her. Now her English is not that great, or, well, she can speak English and she understands it, but she is not too sure about herself when she's talking English, and then with a camera in front of her. So we'll see how we will do that. And what else? Let me think. Oh yeah, maybe I can show you. I didn't show you the expansion for Clank. I guess I'm not sure. I got myself, of course, Clank, the new expansion, or the first expansion, Sunken Treasures. We played it, and I really like this expansion. It's very cool, and adds a new board, so you can play a new board in which you have underwater rooms. In which you have to move. You can move slower, but you can also get damaged because you are drowning, of course. Very cool, very small, but very cool expansion. I recommend it very much. Oh, are there other things? Yeah, there's so much I could talk about, but it has been just way too long. So, what else do I want to talk about? Well, I want to talk about two things. One, a Kickstarter, and it has something to do with the other thing I want to talk about. Because Ludi Creations is this publisher, which I really like. I know the people there, got quite some friends over there. And I have a new Kickstarter online. It is called, and now I have to pronounce it the right way, it's called Wanu. It's a small card game. With some tokens as well, of course, and it's by I want to tell you the truth because I think it's by Todd Sanders. Oh man, I'm messing this up. Let me see. Yeah, it's by Todd Sanders, and he's the one that also did They Who Were 8, for example, and it's in their line of small games. They're going to bring out more games in that line. So Wanu. It's spelled I-U-N-U. Is a cool game actually, and I got the chance to see it being played last year. And where did I get to see it last year? Well, that's my next thing I want to talk about. I saw it in Paros, Greece. Now, some of you might have already heard me talking about it. Some of you might recognize these boxes here. So, every year, and we take the latest one here, every year there is this board game vacation by boardgameandtravel.com. It's called Cardboard and Sun. Now this year they will have their 5th or 6th edition, I'm not sure. It will be my 4th time that I will be going there. So Paros is a small island in the Greek Cyclades. I have no idea how to pronounce it, like the board game. And you can go there, and it's organized. So the thing that you have to plan is your plane tickets to Athens, and there you will be picked up by a taxi. You will go to the hotel in Athens where you will stay for one night, and after that, we all take the ferry to Paros, this great, beautiful paradise of an island, where you go to Alia Apartments, and those are owned by these great people who have around 600, maybe more, board games as well. And you are there on vacation. You can play board games as you wish, because there are so many people there who want to play board games as well. But you can also go sightseeing, swimming, sunbathing, enjoying the weather, the island, and everything that Greece has to offer. It will be my 4th time, as I already said, so that shows how much I love it there. Now, this year, for the first time, they will do it for 2 weeks. Normally it was 1 week. Now they have planned 2 weeks at the end of August. I think the first day is August 20th, I think. And you can book for 1 week, the first week, the second week, or both weeks. So if you want, you can have, I think, about 12 days of board gaming and sun. Now, if you think this might be something for you, go check out their website. I will put a link in the description. And I will be there, Elise will be there. And every year there are some great people over there trying to play board games and enjoy the great island of Paros. So if you are still looking for something to do as a vacation this year, and this sounds something for you, go check that out. Go check out the Kickstarter as well. And I think I will leave it with this for now, for this episode of All Aboard. Oh man, it has been so long that I could have told so many other things and talked about so many other things, but that's for next time. I hope to do this more regularly again. Oh, I really hope so. I hope to do a new playthrough soon. If you have any suggestions of playthroughs, go check out my collection on boardgamegeek.com. I'm Vitruvian Gamer there with a VE, not VI, is different over there. Go check out my collection and let me know if you see some game in it that you want to see a playthrough of. And I hope I can film it pretty soon. So, thanks for watching this episode. I invite you to give this a thumbs up if you want. It will help the channel. If you are not subscribed yet, well, feel free to push that button. And if you really want to help me, also go to boardgamelinks.com, push on links or sites, I have no idea anymore, and find Vitruvian Gamer and give it a little heart. Push the heart next to it so we can be higher there as well. It helps the channel and it helps us get 2,000 subscribers sooner, and well, that means a contest, probably, possibly, most likely. Thanks again for watching, and I see you all in the future. Bye bye.